All right, everybody. Welcome once again to another edition of the Global Top 40 Retro. My name is Anthony James Powell, and I hope you'll enjoy this week's programming. This year, we're going way back through a simpler time, more or less. This is for the year, okay, hang on here. For 1967, the date, February 25th. 1967. And we got a lot of good stuff here. I always said there will be Beatles, we got Stones, we got Monkees, we got them all. The big three. Yeah, so yes, the Monkees actually did sell more albums than the Beatles, but Beatles were more concerned about quality because the Monkees did put out more albums than the Beatles did. So basically, yeah, that's probably why they sell more records. And of course, Beatles were, we're not saying that the Monkees were a great band. I thought they were. I thought their music was great. But, the Beatles, took their time. And, Monkees had to crush everything out because it was a TV, because you were on a TV show. Beatles kind of took their time and pretty much did what they wanted because, well, they were the Beatles. So there you go. But anyway, we got a great stack of stuff for you. And coming in at number 40, it is, that's right, yes, is a debut. It is the Tremels version of Here Comes My Baby. It was originally written by the artist formerly known as Cat Stevens, who calls himself Yusef now. The original version, Mr. Yusef, was discovered by Mike Hurst, formerly of the Springfields, who after their split in 1963 decided to become a record producer. Whilst working with American producer Jim Icamanides, Hurst was introduced to Stevens, who was trying to find a record label who would sign him. He played Here Comes My Baby, which Hurst thought was great, and took it to Icamanides. However, Icamanides disliked it, so Stevens wasn't signed. The company eventually went bust, and sometime later, Stevens went to Hurst's house asking if he was still interested after being rejected by every record label in London. Okay, so Mr. Stevens, or Yusef, whichever you like to call him, played him a new song, I Love My Dog, which Hurst thought was so unusual and really weird, and agreed to record it, with the song eventually being released as Stevens' debut singer and to launch Decca Records' flagship label, Darum. Okay. Meanwhile, Here Comes My Baby was shelved after I Love My Dog was seen as a stronger song to release as a single. That song actually did indeed go into the Global Top 40, just like this song did. Now, after Stevens, or Yusef, shelved Here Comes My Baby, was recorded by the group The Tremelos. Their version was released 7 months prior to Stevens' album release, and was released as a single in January 1967. It became the first group top 10 hit in the UK since the departure of lead singer Brian Poole the year before. It was her first top 20 hit in the U.S. The Tremelos version is a slightly different lyrically from the original, with the beginning lyrics altered and the final verse left out. Okay, Stevens' lyrics began with, in the midnight moonlight, I'll be walking a long and lonely mile, where the Tremelos version has been changed to, in the midnight moonlight hour, he's walking that long and lonely mile. Most cover versions of the song sing this altered version. The group's version is also more upbeat than the original, with Stevens calling it a complete Christmas party take on the originally sad song. Well, anyway, here is the happier version, I guess, done by the Tremelos. They debut here. The Tremelos kick us off. This is Here Comes My Baby. Welcome, the Global Top 40 Retro.